So why did you say yes to becoming a PCF board member?
Those are important in my line of work as an estate planning attorney to allow me to educate my clients who want to give charitably on the best vehicles they can use and the best organizations with whom they can partner. So for me, my opportunity to get to know and understand Pinellas Community Foundation translated into my ability to be able to share that knowledge with my clients and hopefully facilitate their charitable giving.
I've always admired the work of the Pinellas Community Foundation, so I was really honored to be asked.
First and foremost, I have been very actively involved with nonprofit agencies and organizations here in Pinellas County for a very long time. And so I have always been on the side of asking for money with the nonprofits that I have been involved in. And so being able to be on the Pinellas Community Foundation and being on the distribution side and being able to give to our nonprofits that are doing such wonderful work in the community is what makes me so passionate.
Because it's hard to say no to Sally Parks.
I was nominated by the League of Women Voters, who has a seat on the PCF board and always has. I was just so thrilled to be asked, and I didn't even give it a second thought. I said I would absolutely do that. I would represent my community, and was so pleased that the board has this historic seat on, the league has a historic seat on the PCF board, and it really helps us become even more integrated in the community, and we're thrilled to have that seat, and I'm thrilled to represent the league on the board.
To me, it was kind of an extension of 211, and I don't know if this is going to make sense to you or not, but I was very familiar with a lot of organizations out there and how 211 helps direct community members in need to those different organizations that can help them. It was an extension of that working knowledge I had of that to how the community helps to fund those organizations also from that private area in a way. These are donors from our community who are helping out these many organizations. So in a way, it is that extension of here what the services are, and this is one way that we as a community are working together to help those organizations.
Well, as former president of Senior Citizen Services, and we were about a $12 million donor advised fund. We were in the grant business, and our board was getting up there in years. We couldn't get new board members, and so we decided to move our portfolio somewhere. And so we sent out an RFP. We had some response. As president, I did some due diligence from my standpoint, so I would kind of know how I felt about it. And everything I saw about the Pinellas Community Foundation made me believe that's where we should be. And the decision we made that day, which was unanimous, incidentally, it was unanimous, and SCS had a wonderful board. It just made all the sense in the world for me to be a part of this. And one of the conditions we made, which was whoever we chose had to take one of the SCS board members and put them on their board. So I kind of got in the back door, but anyways, I'm glad that it worked out that way, and I'm really pleased, happy to be on the board.
Besides the great people, a lot of clients I work with in my profession are involved in various community foundations, being in the nonprofit sector, including PCF. And therefore, I had a strong working knowledge of community foundations, how they work, how they operate, the impact they can make by partnering with donors and organizations in our community. And I was excited to give back through my professional expertise as a CPA by joining the board, and that I could impact a lot of not-for-profits by that. But I was excited to be a part of PCF, to see the grant making side of things. I love the fact that at PCF we can help so many organizations with many different causes through our grant making. and the diversity of nonprofit agencies and causes that we support excite me because they're all important. And I really wanted to be on the other side. And so it's been a great opportunity to do that.
So it was an honor and a privilege to be considered to be a PCF board member. There are very few organizations in our community that are really making a difference. And PCF is at the top of the list of those that are making a difference. It has the ability through of having pooled funds and other resources that can truly make a difference in the community. But one of the things that really was drew me to the Community Foundation was just the connectivity that the Community Foundation has to not only local not-for-profit organizations, but being able to work with caring philanthropists and giving individuals and families to direct those resources to a lot of organizations that a layperson may not know. And in terms of an organization that has the ability to apply rigor in ensuring that the funding is being used in the best way possible and it's meeting the donor's intent, it's just an absolute honor to be part of an organization that's doing that.